Let's make a two-tone slouchy beanie. For this tutorial, I'm using 2 skeins of red heart yarn in the shade Latte. There's 5-ounce skeins of yarn and a 6mm crochet hook. And we're starting off this tutorial with the magic circle. You're welcome to do the chain 4 slip stitch into the first stitch method if you like. However, that's not me, so I'm not doing that. So I do pull the strings out through my magic circle. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. Then we're going to start off with a chain 2. The chain 2 is going to be a foundation chain for the double crochet stitch we're going to be using, but it does not count as a stitch. And then you're going to proceed to put 12 double crochets inside of your magic circle. Make sure you're counting. Once you have all 12, pull your magic circle closed, and you're going to slip stitch into the top of the chain 2 that we did to start around that foundation stitch. Slip stitch into the last stitch chain you did, okay, to end your round. And then we're going to chain 2 to start round 2. For round 2, we're going to start increasing. I do crochet over my yarn tails. You don't have to. I just prefer to because I hate weaving in ends weaving in yarn at the end of the round. But again, 2 double crochets inside of each stitch for this round. You should end this round with a total of 24 stitches. Once you have all 24 stitches inside your round, slip stitch into the top of the chain 2 to end your round, and this is what your base will look like after round 2. Now for round 3, we're going to start off with a chain 2 again. This is a foundation chain, and we're going to continue increasing. So we're going to be putting 2 double crochets inside of that first stitch. That is going to be our increase stitch. Next, we're going to put 1 double crochet inside the stitch after that. We're going to repeat this all the way around. We're going to be putting 2 double crochets in one stitch, then 1 double crochet in the next stitch. 2 double crochets in one stitch, 1 double crochet in the next. Repeat it all the way around. You'll end this round with 36 stitches. Once you have all 36, slip stitch into the top of the chain 2 to end your round. This is what your base will look like at the end of round 3. Okay, so for round 4, we're going to start off with a chain 2. Then we're going to put 2 double crochets inside of our first stitch. That's our increase stitch. And then we're going to put 1 double crochet in the next stitch. This is similar to round 3. But for round 4, we're going to do another 1 double crochet in that next stitch, okay? So for this round, we're going to be doing 2 double crochets inside of one stitch. That's the increase. Then we're going to do 1 double crochet in the stitch after the increase, and then 1 double crochet in the next stitch. Repeat that all the way around. You'll end this round with 48 stitches. Once you have all 48, slip stitch into the top of your chain 2 to end your round. And like I said, we're done increasing. This is what the base looks like at the end of round 4. If you want to go bigger, you can do another round of increase. Want to go smaller? Don't do that last round of increase. For round 5, we're going to start off with a chain 2. And like I said, no more increase. So for this round, we're just going to be keeping it simple. 1 double crochet in each stitch. You'll end this round with 48 stitches and or the same amount of stitches you ended with in your previous round because we're no longer increasing. Now, once you have all 48 stitches inside your round, slip stitch into the top of the chain 2 to end your round. And like I said, you're going to repeat this same process like round 5 until you have the length that you want for your hat, okay? If you want it a long